Chaplain Dave with your Daily Dally. Keep your freedom. Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. We have freedom now because Christ made us free. So stand strong in that freedom. Don't go back into slavery again. When we think about our freedom, it's easy on the surface to think, well, of course, we live in America. We're not going to go into slavery. What we're talking about, slavery comes from your own personal slavery, whether you're a slave to money, you're a slave to fear, you're a slave to anger, you're a slave to all the negative things that the devil uses as a weapon against us. You know, Paul tells us that you start by following the law, but then Christ cannot help you. Again, I warn everyone, if you allow yourselves to be circumcised, then you must follow the whole law. If you try to be made right with God through the law, your life in Christ is finished. You have left God's grace. I say this because our hope of being right with God comes through faith. And the Spirit helps us feel sure as we wait for that hope. Think about how good that feels when the Holy Spirit is here to support us, to help us feel safe, to help us keep that freedom that we so desperately want. You know, Paul also warns us in here, God tells us that it just takes a little bit of yeast for dough to rise. What that means is the devil just uses one little thing to infiltrate us and get us to lose our freedom. When we begin to lose our freedom, God tells us that it just takes that little bit. And so what the devil does is he uses that against us. It's one little sin. Smoke a little marijuana. It's okay because the law tells us it's legal and it's okay. It's okay to drink as much alcohol as you want as long as you don't drive, right? Those laws or those things in society are that little bit of yeast that will destroy our relationship with Jesus Christ and ultimately steal our freedom and enslave us to that. And that's what happens, you know, the devil, he uses things in society to give us those little ideas to infiltrate us. I wish those people, my brothers and sisters, God chose you to be free. Don't use your freedom as an excuse to do what pleases your sinful selves. So think about that. A lot of times we think, oh, well, hey, I believe in Jesus Christ, so I can cuss and I can go to the bar and fall on my face. I can treat my neighbor bad. It's not how it works. If you're a believer in Jesus Christ and you follow the Lord, you're going to start changing internally. You're going to change externally. You're going to speak differently. You're going to treat people differently. You're going to do everything with Jesus Christ as your filter, and you're going to do everything out of love, not out of jealousy, not out of anger, and you're going to truly be free. The whole law is made complete in this one command: love your neighbor the same as you love yourself. If you continue hurting each other and tearing each other apart, be careful, or you will completely destroy each other. I love you guys, and remember, love Jesus Christ with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself, and we'll catch you on the next one.